Hello everyone and welcome! It's actually the first time I am making a map for a one-shot, and this is a very different process than I usually do because I'm actually planning it out beforehand. See, I'm drawing it beforehand and marking out the red zones where each of the important events happen. If context for this is I'm making a one-shot first time for my first actual proper DMing game because stuff keeps happening, we never actually make the focus. So I'm basically making a one-shot for me and my friends. It's my first time DMing, and yeah, so I made maps before, but I usually know my friends. If you want any more information, there's another video about this. And yeah, so we're gonna start making the map. As you see, there's a red circle, so there are major events happening because the map is bases. There's 3 points of interest in this map. There is a hostage rescue, there's an item retrieval, and a target. Like we probably need to kill. Don't have to do all those things, or even have to do one of those things. But they're the options. And yeah, I started placing down some grass tiles, but decided to quickly go instead and do the walls, the little cliffs and stuff. Afterwards, I made the outside wall because it's on a cliff edge. I also reduced this length by around 8 tiles. Probably should have made it a bit more small because I think I made this a little too big. And I quickly finished this part here inside a cave. Part here is also kind of under some shade. Just to change the color of some tiles, and yeah. And this part here, bottom corner, is where I plan to have a little campsite for the bandits, which is where one of the top where any kills gonna be. Now the long and boring part of placing down every single tile. This part will never get interesting, unless you just enjoy watching monotonous stuff. Which if it's had music instead of me talking, it might. You know what? Everyone knows their own thing. Actually, it's still kind of alright, honestly, watching. But doing the process, though, of actually putting down a billion load tiles, it's not fun. Anyway, have some nice little different tiles come in, they merge together, make it look a little better, I guess. Pardon me as I sneeze. Oh, it's a nice good day. Anyway, finishing on the tile stuff. Yeah, as you see, I made. As I feel this, and I'll talk about the one shot a bit more. Yes, this is a simple one shot where players would end from a few different areas, and I wanted to separate each part of the map. That's why I have cliffs and the mountains and terrain and stuff to make them separated. Yes, currently I'm now finally making the walls. I have 2 basic areas here. I either have just a little mound or a big cliff that you're not supposed to climb, or I have the second layer, because it's actually 2 layers. The bottom layer is this grass, like we see here. The second layer is just 1 layer higher, where there's enough is where players can also walk and stuff. That's where you see the center, everything in the center basically is the second layer. The stuff on the side is usually inclimbable mountains tops. And yeah, now actually these blocks here is my first time actually using these blocks. I usually just use the cavern tiles, but most blocks time also I changed the color slightly, made them fit a bit better. I think the original color was a bit too something. I forget the bit of something. Anyway, obviously I'm just deleting the rows and just stretching them out. There's definitely a limit of how far you stretch. I think around there's probably an 8 block limit, and any more than that's probably a bit overkill. When I'm stretching, but sometimes I don't care. Especially if it's inside, yes, so I kind of probably should have stretched some of this out. Yeah, I'm kind of filling this in a bit for. Yeah, filling this in because this is the second layer needs to be, and now that I've evened it out a bit, I can actually stretch out some blocks. Probably should have did a bit more. I needed more of that though. Use less objects, so there's less loadings and stuff. I get less loads. And now the fun of accidentally breaking stuff, running and rerunning, also breaking even more crap. I ended up breaking this whole case system again later, I believe. Well, it could have just been a broke just then. Either way, it broke, and I fixed it. It looks a bit different now. And yeah, cleaning them up, locking all over the place. I just added some more tiles to make sure enough. I don't want these to be tenable. Filled everything in, and now I'm actually making a little base. This looks like a top section. This is for base. The little part you saw there is so basically I can lift it up. I don't want it merged in. I'm going to basically just lit scenes out of the cave. Currently, I'm just creasing the size of the tiles slightly, locking place. I think I should increase it one more. I think I should have made them one more size bigger, the merge more a bit better, but it's fine. It looks good enough anyway. Those tiles over here can I place multiple tiles. Anyway, once I finished combining the tiles together, I made a little bridge connecting there. I now just fix that alignment up a bit more, and now it was time to do the second layer. Once I filled in those little gaps there, merge everything together as one object. Makes things way easier. Guards. Now, second layer study now. I made a little dark, made these grass parts a little dark, differentiate a bit more. And also made a little edge here. I didn't continue doing this. I only wanted it there. I want to have a little to go over. But yeah. As you'll see, I'm starting stacking some of these tiles here. The reason for that is makes the grass go up and down a bit. I can also do this by just stretching the tiles up and down, stretching them scale wise, which I do sometimes. Well, not in this map anyway, but I do sometimes. Now that I've merged, once I finished that, I now went to doing this. Look, I'm sorry about some jumps. I had some recording problems at this time, I'm pretty sure. I fixed some of the little errors there. Now I'm just trying to make sure this thing still fits into place properly. And yeah, now color the bottom section in. And yeah. I don't have time for the trees. I don't know what's happening with these trees. They've started doing a much better color when they were on one section of the map, but wherever else they were kind of more of a air color. I don't get why, but I was finally arranging them more air color. Made little cages here. That I removed one bit of the cage, which was for basically when I got free the people. Those ladders around the map to climb the next layer. Yeah, add some chests, and around this time, once I put these little fences in, I actually merged everything together besides the little chests and crates, and saved it all as one object. As I had a version of this map without any of the livables, basically non-living besides the little cage. And now I have put in the bandit stuff in. I made a little bandit teleport. Actually, I did this later on. I decided to put this in actually, so it's like a little rooftop here for stop rain, but also where people can stand on top for more like arches and stuff. Some guard post basically. Add another ladder up there aside for it. Much my figures I got there. Made a stick basically. As you just stand, boom, boom, bam. Bind those things in. I made sure the tents weren't combined in, just in case they cause issue with the character models and stuff. So they was kind of still separate in the final product, but for me, that's what crates around the map. Boom, boom, everything's now working. So this was my map. This was something that I had much better than expected. It definitely went much better than expected. I'm very happy how it turned out. I think it looks nice. Hopefully this one should go successfully. I'll probably make a video to say if it went good or not. It might be a 5-second video saying it went well, or maybe like if I say it could go bad, or maybe it's a 5-minute video that goes, hey, it went okay. I'm not sure. Either way, I hope you enjoyed my little time lapse and me talk over all of my map. Hope you all take care. See you next time. If you want to watch these D&E videos, or you want to watch my Yu-Gi-Oh videos, or just want to watch me be me, even though I don't really have much content that really shows off me yet, because there's not much to show off. Anyway, thank you for watching. Take care, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Intros are still terrible doing intros, but thanks for watching. Take care and bye.